Hi, I'm Craig and I'm 23. I recently started out on this video making journey, and before we get properly started, I wanted to introduce myself. Like you, I've been shaped, moulded and made by the tens and thousands of experiences that I've had in my life up to now. There have been highs, lows, tears, joys, heartbreaks, and a handful of golden, life-defining moments. During this past year, a phrase that I've heard repeated a lot is, let's wait. Let's wait for things to get better. Let's wait until things become more clear. Let's wait until it's easier. I've been thinking a lot about this lately. The Cambridge Dictionary defined waiting as to allow time to go by, especially while staying in one place without doing very much, until someone comes, until something you're expecting happens, or until you can do something. The problem is that by waiting, we voluntarily allow our most precious resource as human beings to slip through our fingers like sand. The more I get older, the more I realise just how valuable time is. I think time is one of the most important yet overlooked forces in our lives. You can earn more money, meet more people and acquire more things, but you can't get more time. It's cliche to say, but once a moment's passed, it's gone forever. And it's only when we occasionally remind ourselves of this that we realise just how finite we and those around us actually are. I think waiting's so dangerous because one day, the future you will wake up and suffer the bitter sting of regret, knowing that you could have been so much more if you'd only just tried. Jerry Seinfeld once said, if life boils down to one thing, it's movement. To live is to keep moving. I think there's a lot of truth in this because by waiting, life literally passes us by. So, I'm not going to wait. On this channel, I'm going to try new things to see if I can become more. I recently got my first camera, and while I may not be a Steven Spielberg, I want to share the experiences that continue to make and define me. But this isn't a channel about me. These experiences will be human experiences, and hopefully you can relate to and find some inspiration from them. What am I going to try? I have no idea, but I'm excited to find out. Since I was a kid, Back to the Future has been one of my favourite films, and at the end of the third movie, Doc says to Marty, your future hasn't been written yet. No one's has. Your future is whatever you make it. The world's a big place with billions of people, millions of opportunities, and a trillion ways to write your life. I don't know what the book of my life will contain, but I want to make sure that it's written by someone who tried.